points per game in 4 matchups against the Mavs. Luka, 33, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists, while the Lakers won only 1 playoff game after the trade. Davis has played only 29 of a possible 81 games. Number 2, blockbuster trade 2004. Pistons trading for Rasheed Wallace midseason went 20-6 the rest of the regular season. Detroit beat the Lakers in the NBA Finals. They made it to the Finals the following year in 2005. Later lost to the Spurs in 7. Wallace played in all 48 playoff games for the Pistons in those 2 years. Ball don't lie. Number 1 on our list, Pau Gasol traded to the Lakers in 2008 from the Grizzlies, went to the NBA Finals with LA each of the 3 seasons after that, following the trade, including winning 2 titles in 2010 and 2009. 3 of Gasol's 6 career All-Star selections came in the first 3 seasons after becoming a Laker. Always connected with Kobe Bryant, what he did together as a duo. Brandon Ingram leading the Raptors with nearly 22 points per this season. Ingram coming off a 27-point game against the Knicks on Wednesday. Looking for another big game tonight in Orlando. That is the Raptors, number 4 in the East, against the Magic, who are number 8. Our next Sports Center following college hoops, 11 Eastern on ESPN2. NBA Countdown is next. Stay warm. Enjoy the basketball.
NBA superstars are often judged in terms of titles and failures, career decisions, and legacies. Pressure to win and incessant scrutiny come with the territory. They are judged.
Let's go, guys. Friday Night Fun. Here we go.
Their will to win.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, everybody. Hannah Storm.
Jordan is still the best in the game and arguably the greatest ever.
Joined by the 2 centers from the Midwest Division.
The first ever champions of the WNBA.
How much you want to keep playing? How long?
I truly love what I'm doing.
How have you reinvented your game?
Steph Curry. For birdie.
Oh, I was supposed to go up that hill.
This is a terrific group of centers. There's a little doubt that the NBA is a league of superstar players, and we felt that it was a good time to pose the question, who's the best?
Welcome to NBA Countdown, presented by Lilly.
How about that?
Icon.
All-time greats. Being covered by all-time greats.
The OG right here. That's incredible, man.
Guys, I like all those hairstyles.
Bring back the bangs. Come on.
You look good, girl. You look good.
Thanks so much. I mean, folks, come on. NBA on ESPN. Appreciate you guys. It's been a hot minute since I said welcome to NBA Countdown, so let's go. Obviously, we have Big Perk, we have Coach Malone, and we have Wendy with us. And yes, I'm Hannah Storm. Malika Andrews is covering the Australian Open, and we have a great doubleheader, so let's get going. We're not just counting down to tonight's games. We are less than 6 days away from the NBA trade deadline, and with Giannis Antetokounmpo now reportedly on the trade block, Steph Curry was asked about the Warriors making a move for the 2-time MVP.
Not ignorant to what's going on around the league. Rumors and trade talks and who's on the block and all that type of stuff. So I know what's going on, but right now it's just about trying to continue to win. The conversations are happening all the time. I don't ever get into hypotheticals. Mike is in the entire front office, I'm sure, making calls. I'm sure taking looks, seeing what's going on. And then if there's something material, something real, we have conversations about it and decisions are made.
Okay, Shams is reporting the Warriors are one of the 4 serious suitors looking to acquire Giannis. How aggressive are the Warriors planning to be here?
I think they have to be very aggressive. They understand that they are in the eye of this storm, because if they're going to make this move, they're going to have to close, I really believe, by next Thursday. Their offer cannot really improve by the summer. The pick-centered offer, what they could make, the advantage that they have over the other suitors is that they control all of their picks. They can offer 4 unprotected first-round picks, plus swaps, plus players on their roster. If we get to the summer, teams like Miami, Minnesota, New York, they can actually improve their offer. So they have got to be very aggressive and close, and it is in their interest. Because, look, Steph Curry is late in his career. They don't want to set up for next year. Giannis is 31. They don't want to set up for next year. They want to include getting Giannis for this year's postseason. The other teams have a different set of circumstances. It's time for the Warriors, if they want to give Steph another star player, to do everything they can to try to get the Bucks to make a deal.
I tell you what, they did it last year.
They brought Jimmy Butler in. Huge
That's
impact.
you.
Changed their fortunes pretty
We
quickly.
got stuff to do. We
I
got
think Joe
stuff
Lacob,
flying in
Mike
here.
Dunleavy Jr., they have an obligation to do whatever it takes, Hannah, to surround Steph Curry with Giannis or whoever else to put him in a position to potentially win another championship. He's done enough for that franchise. He's done enough for that city. And I think they will. I think they can do everything they can to make this happen, and it'll be exciting to watch two of the best players this game has seen in the last 25 years.
They better make it happen.
Yeah.
They better be ready to get their feet out right now, because not only are we talking about a 37-year-old Steph Curry, but we talking about a Steph Curry that's been loyal, and we talking about a Steph Curry that is putting up numbers to show them that he is still ready to produce at a high level. 27 points, almost shooting, 46% from the field.
Me too, Joey.
Me
too, buddy.
93%
I'm trying to
from the
fix
free throw
something
line.
here.
And again, I know it may take
Before we
giving
get
up a lot,
started,
but damn it,
I don't
you
know
get it.
why
Well, the thing
it's
that's happened
coming
with
up.
them is the Jimmy Butler injury has changed everything. Like I think they thought that they could still catch lightning in a bottle with Jimmy Butler, but now that injury changes their whole world. They don't even know what Jimmy's going to be able to bring next year. I know that he intends to rehab hard, but he's in his mid-30s. I don't know what they're going to get. So the pressure is on for them to close. And I also think that if there's a two-team trade, now you get into three-team trades, four-team trades, you can do other things. But they have potentially the best offer. Because they understand that, they have to be aggressive.
Yeah, and you wonder if an injured Jimmy Butler would even be part of that. I mean, Coach, what would this look like potentially on the floor? Let's spin it forward. Let's just take Giannis and Steph right there.
Well, let's take Giannis out of the equation for a second, because I want to celebrate Steph Curry. Right?
Okay.
We keep on talking about Giannis. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. Greatest shooter of all time. Perk just touched on the numbers from this year. This guy, Hannah, if we watch this film, he will pull up from 35 feet. Lethal shooter, all-time NBA leader in made threes. Terrific catch-and-shoot player. Alexander Walker thinks he's playing good defense. Steph doesn't need any separation to knock down threes like this. And then he can get to the basket, one of the more underrated finishers in the NBA. And Wemby comes over to block this. I want you to notice how high he gets the shot off the glass,
personal
using the backboard as his friend.
certified
Steph Curry
football,
for 2 years.
if
I know
anybody's
his work
interested.
ethic. I know his character.
280, but
He
with
is an
15%
outstanding
off, you're going to
player.
get it for
And
about
let's celebrate
$240.
greatness, because I don't want anybody
So
taking
check
him for
that
granted.
out if you're
Well,
interested.
don't take them for granted.
All right, let me
It's
see what
kids.
came in here. John
That's
B
why
picked
he
up
was
some
able to win
absolute mega
championships with Kevin
boxes.
Durant,
We've
'cause Kevin
got
Durant wanted to play with
Jared
Steph
P
Curry.
picking up an
That's why we done heard
absolute.
LeBron on record.
Another
speak on
absolute
how he
mega
would
hobby.
love to play with Steph Curry. He
Mark
actually
C
did
picked
that
up
in
some
the
hobbies. So
NBA.
yeah,
Giannis to come out
we're
and say,
sitting
"I
good
wanna
here,
play
guys.
too." That hasn't happened yet.
Giannis watching.
I'm going to send out the email about the holiday one that is sold out that you see here on the
That would be very important.
That.
They would have, he would have to
camera.
promise to sign
Don't
an
forget to
extension.
like
That hasn't
the
happened yet.
YouTube channel or
Fun to think
Instagram.
about,
Share
man.
it.
All right, tomorrow on ABC and
See
the
what we can
ESPN
get going
app,
here.
we have Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq. Yeah,
let me
Charles, you're
find
working this
our,
week. They're getting you set for
send out the emails.
fresh off a career high 49. What'd you say?
One game, not even a doubleheader.
They work Saturday, they work Wednesday, they're working tomorrow. This is a lot. Come on. They're working. Inside the NBA, we're working too. We have work to do. Coming up, how about the Pistons? Drawing some comparisons. You like that? Bad Boys 2.0? You like that, fellas?
I love it.
Kind of cool, right?
I love it.
I'll bet Bill Lambier wouldn't walk up on Jalen Duren.
We'll be right back.
NBA Countdown is presented by Lilly, a medicine company.
The job search. It's so impersonal. Sometimes all you feel like is a walking resume. And the jobs you
All right,
do
email
find
going
are just
out.
bad fit after bad fit. Oh, what's this? Indeed Career Scout, your personal career coach. Can it find jobs tailored to you? And help you get seen for all your skills? Well, the future of job searching has arrived. Try it at Indeed.com/careerscout.
Unlike other value meals, Arby's new $7.99 meat and 3 box has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meal for your money.
And if you're in the chat,
it's more meal
give
for
us a
your
shout
money.
out here.
Oh, where'd that come from?
Arby's, we have the meats.
If you're living with HIV, imagine being good to go without daily HIV pills. Good to go binge watch. Good to go out even later. With Cabenuva, there's no pausing for daily HIV pills. For adults who are undetectable, Cabenuva is the only complete, long-acting HIV treatment you can get every other month. It's 2 injections from a healthcare provider, as few as 6 times a year. Don't take Cabenuva if allergic to its ingredients or taking certain medicines that may interact. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, post-injection reactions, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, mental health, pregnancy, and breastfeeding. The most common side effect is injection site reaction. With Cabenuva, you're good to go without daily HIV pills. Talk to your doctor about switching.
Well, look at you powering through. You're not slowing down, you're raising eyebrows. Oh, and speed limits, you're way past those. Because you're playing for keeps. In other words, you're in your prime. So keep it that way with Ensure. 30 grams of protein to support your muscles and your mindset. Ensure yourself.
Take a deep breath in. And exhale. What do you feel? Feel this moment. May you have a beautiful rest of your day.
Crime 101, rated R. Only in theaters February 13th.
Nobody ever said, like that chicken from Popeyes. These bold Louisiana flavors aren't meant to make people fall in like. That's why it's love. For a limited time, get your faves for $5 each.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Keiko thought she was an insomniac, but actually, she was just a workaholic. You were made to take time off. We were made to save you time with easy-to-book packages. Expedia, made to travel.
So I'm in wilderness. Audition.
It's impossible for superpowered individuals to perform in major motion pictures.
I'll never work again if anyone found out. My lips are sealed.
Marvel Television's Wonder Man. All 8 episodes now streaming, only on Disney+.
We the bad boys. When you got a Detroit Pistons uniform on, you gotta be proud to wear it. You just gotta have that certain little edge in your system that makes you real special.
Cunningham pulls up for the win. Got it! Detroit basketball.
I feel like that's something that we want to try to revive in Detroit and restore and try to, bring that to the bad boys.
Detroit basketball. Bad boys.
You're watching NBA Countdown, presented by Lily.
How cool is that one, dude?
I like
Spider
that
salad.
Chuck Daly swing.
Oh, man. Isaiah still looks the exact same, by the way.
Crossover.
So you look at this, right? These Pistons are on pace for third best record in franchise history, guys. See how they stack up with those bad boys? Do you see the similarities? Because this Pistons team is awfully physical right now.
I love the similarities. I love the comparison, Hannah. My father was with Chuck Daly and the Bad Boys, back-to-back champions. Back in '89 and '90. They lead the league in fouls.
I was 5
You were
years old.
5. You were a big 5. But this team, they represent the Motor City. They're tough. They're physical. And they bring it every night. You go into that paint, they're going to make you feel them, Perk, and they're not afraid to put a body on somebody. First place in the Eastern Conference, J.B. Bickerstaff way to win a championship.
All right. What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming to you live on 1/30/2026. I am doing our 25-26 Topps Holiday Basketball 5-box Mega Break number 1. Guys, more basketball on the site. We have a 25-26 Topps Basketball Mega Box 5-boxer. As you can see, 22 spots left. Check those out. All on the site. No coupon code on those, but really good pricing for it. All right, who's got who in the break? Dennis J has the Hawks. Adam B has the Celtics. Dennis J, Nets and Hornets. James H with the Bulls. Dennis J, Cavs, Mavs, Nuggets, and Pistons. We got John G with the Warrior. Dennis J, Rockets, Pacers, Clippers, and Lakers. Jared P has the Grizzlies. Dennis J has the Heat, Bucks, and T-Wolves. Dean E has the Pelicans. Dennis J with the Knicks, Thunder, Magic. Matthew K with the Sixers. Dennis J, Suns, Blazers, Kings. Jared P, Spurs. Robin S, Raptors. Dennis J, Utah, and the Wizards. Guys, all cards ship like every one of our breaks. Hits are going to be relics, autos, and numbered cards. We're also going to look for the exclusive glitter holiday parallels in here. Anything that breaks tonight will get shipped out with everything else that broke on the 24th, around there, when we were breaking this week. So it'll all be put together. I'm going to take off all the wrappers here. Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z. I am running a 25% off special on certain breaks too, guys. Take a look at our Facebook, Instagram, things like that. I'll post the link later on in the chat. I'm looking to get some movement. Archives, Allen and Ginter X. Clear off some space, get some new breaks on the site. All right. Okay, so we get the holiday insert, and I'll go through those. Forgot about that there, as I got the ornament, if you will. So we got an ornament. Another ornament. Yeah, stack the ornaments over here. Box 3. Four. And last but not least, box 5 coming at us here. I love how they just threw these ornaments in there. Alright, so going through the ornaments real quick. Yeah, here we go. We have 2 Devin Bookers. Let me get a better focus here. We got 2 Devin Bookers. Two Ace Baileys. And a Cade Cunningham. So Detroit, Phoenix. Phoenix is Dennis J. Detroit is also Dennis J. And Utah is Dennis J. All right. Guys, don't forget, breaks all on the site, loyalty discounts, coupon codes, check our social media, gift cards where you're going to get 20% cash back, which is going to run out in a couple days. And again, every card you see is going to ship here. We do have 23, 24, and 24, 25 basketball breaks on the site, guys. Mega boxes. The only way I'm going to be doing hobby of basketball with the ridiculous what Fanatics is doing is by randoms. Because, what did I see? Was it Prism? No. It was... Was it Topps Chrome Sapphire basketball? Dallas was being sold for $4,500 for a case. Like, you're telling me even if you pull a Cooper flag, even one, an auto, it's going to sell for that? Like... Let's get realistic. I'm also watching the stuff going down with breaking on Whatnot and Fanatics and all that. SBB will be here. Doing our own thing independently. We're like Ohio Valley Wrestling. As long as you're having fun, I'm having fun. So, again, if there's something you're looking to break, also with the 25% off one, SBB25OFF, that grouping, I reduced the prices on a bunch of products. Immaculate and Prism football being one. So if you haven't checked the prices on those, and remember, you can take 25% off all this weekend on those. Joe, funny thing is, they couldn't pay me either to go over there. And they've asked. They haven't offered money, but they've asked. I don't know. I just don't have... First, Kevin and I built this from the ground up, and I just can't see going over there and giving up basically everything. That we did. It's like if we did our breaks on eBay, giving all the fees and everything to eBay. If I did that, then I couldn't give you guys discount codes. So you guys would be paying full-blown prices. And then they're going to put the traffic to the guys they want to break. Backyard. I'm good. We'll sit over here. We'll do our mega boxes. We'll pull monsters. We'll pull, you know, Mickey Mantle tin cards. One-on-ones. These Hawks cards with the gold on the bottom. They remind me of Topps Gold. I was looking at them. I was thinking of that. I remember pulling a Brian Taylor. Remember him with the Yankees? He was going to be like the huge thing. Couldn't miss. I pulled a gold label. Oh. I was going to retire. At age like 12 or whatever I was. 94, 13. 94, 92, whenever that was. Whew. But yeah, Joe, I appreciate you hanging out here. I would like you to stay here. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got with this one. All right, we're going to dial it in here with a little focus. All right, we got Rob Dillingham to start it off. All right. All right, so here's our Christmas special card. So we got Michael Porter Jr. Those are actually pretty cool looking. Denver. Dennis getting that one. So I'm going to count these as hits since they're exclusives in here. Let's pull a big name as one of those. There's Rasheer Fleming. Rookie for the Suns. Dennis J. getting that one. We got Jalen Williams next. Jalen Williams is next for the Thunder. Dennis J. JJJ for that one. We got Igor Demin, or Demon, or Demon. Brooklyn, Dennis. All right, we got something here. Ooh, what's this? That's a blue border of these. Is it numbered? Oh, it's blue and it's in reverse. So there you go. Scotty Barnes. Powder blue version going to the Raptors. Robin S. All right, we got another one turned around here. How about a dark blue parallel? Keyshawn George. Washington Wizards, Dennis. Also not numbered, but we got a dark blue refractor. All right, Trae Young, Atlanta, Dennis. I know, right? You have a lot of explaining to do when these come in, Dennis. You'll have a lot of explaining to do if there's glitter all over your clothes. Keontae George for Utah. That's also Dennis. Hananobi. What do we got here? I'm trying to see what that says in the glare. NBA. Holy cow. All rookie team, Steven Castle. And Franz Wagner. All right. Let's start sleeving this stuff up. Take a whole bunch of these sleeves out. I have a feeling we're going to need them. All right, we got a light blue, we got a dark blue, and we got a whole bunch of grays. It's like the Civil War over here. With the grays and the blues. All right, light blue. dark blue, or sky blue and navy blue or whatever, and the base grays. Guys, if you are on social media and you do follow us, please feel free to comment, like our stuff, just share it. A quick comment and like gets it in front of more people. A share is even greater, even if you just toss it in your story. If you don't want it to show up on your timeline or something, share it to a group. Alright. That's one done. Let's see what's in the next. Cut right at something there. Trying to give myself a little bit more room here. Oh, that's why. Alright. I see. Got it now. Alright. Something was off and I wasn't seeing it. We got something turned around here. So we got Bub Carrington, light blue. Washington and Dennis J. How about an Ace Bailey, the navy blue? Very nice. Congrats there, Dennis. Ace Bailey, rookie. Looks like he's shooting out in the sky. Just floating around out there. All right, we've got Dorian Finley-Smith for the Lakers. LA Lakers. Dennis J. getting that one. Joel Embiid for the Sixers. That's Matthew K. Oh, it's very nice. And it's shiny and chromy. The other ones don't look like they're chrome. That one does. The dark blues look like they're very chromy. There's an Austin Reeves for the Lakers. Jared McCain, Sixers. Matthew K. How about Larry Markkinen for the Jazz? Dennis J. Again, every card is going to ship. We got a Jason Tatum going to Boston. I believe that's Adam B. Yes, it is. Adam B. getting that one. And Elijah Martin, rookie for Toronto. Robin S. All right. I definitely like the dark blue ones better than the light blue ones. Not saying there's anything wrong. It's just dark blue ones are sweet. Navy one is right on top on this box right here. You could see it. Well, no, that can't be it because it would be turned around. Unless they didn't turn them around in that box. Dennis, I don't know if you saw the beginning of the break though. You're getting an ace. You're getting two Ace Bailey, two Devin Bookers, and a. Who was the last one? Cade Cunningham ornament. Also, I'll show in the hit recap. All right, box 2 is down. All right, here we go. I see green on that one. All right, Zaire Williams, light blue, sky blue. Dennis. All right, here's the blue I saw. Was upside down. Oh, stuck. There we go. Wendell Carter Jr. going to Orlando. Dennis J. and the Magic. How about a color match right there? Wendell Carter Jr. Brooke Lopez, Bucks. Dennis J. and the Bucks. There's a Cooper Flag, base rookie. Oh, we did. We got a relic. That's what the green is. All right, we got Jordan Hawkins for the Pelicans. That's Dean E. getting that one. How about a red numbered Brooks Lopez to 10? Wow, this box is red hot. 2 of 10, Brooks Lopez. Nets, Dennis J. Oh, that covers your $9 for the Nets. Or sorry, the Nets. The Bucks, I should say. Dennis J. I always associate Lopez with the Nets, and that looks black, so... And my brain's fried. So, you know, either way, it's Dennis J's card. Yeah. All right, here comes our relic. It is, ooh, how about a Dylan Harper rookie relic? I mean, listen, if you're going to get a relic, let's get him. Spurs, Jared P. If we're going to get a relic, let's get a top rookie there. What a box this one is. Guys, got the other 25-26 Mega Basketball. You got Keegan Murray for the Kings. Dennis J. Jalen Duren. We're just talking about him in the pregame. Dennis J. getting that one. Jalen Wells, Memphis. Jared P. Taking advantage of my misprice on that one. Denny Advija. Remember we pulled him for like the Wizards like 100 times in the breaks in the past here. Blazers. Dennis getting that one. All right. Well, that box was our best box so far. Let's put our first numbered Christmas holiday card, holiday, in there. Two left in the regular Mega Box Absolute. 9 left in the hobby, guys. I won't be able to go live again until Monday night. And then next week I'll be loading up more breaks as soon as these get cleared out, which the majority of them should be by tonight. Dylan Harper out of the way. All right. 2 more boxes to go here. Let's pull them over here. Let's see what we got. Josh Giddey. Another relic. Hoo-hoo. Teammates relic. How about that? It's going to Dennis no matter what. It's going to Dennis no matter what. There we go. Dual relic card. Knoepel and Flag. Dookies with their white napkin. Again, if we're going to pull relics, these are the relics to pull. I'm going to put that one right away for you. They just played what, the other day? Or yesterday? I don't know. Days all blend together. Alright. I don't know why it was reversed. Maybe because it was next to... But John G is getting the Draymond. Miles McBride. Alright, all the grays are turned around in this one. McBride for the Knicks, Dennis J. Alright, we've got Ivica Zubac. Clippers. Dennis J. Former Laker, former Wizard. Elijah Martin, rookie. Toronto, Robin S. I see green again. It's got to be the card turned around, but... Alright, DeJounte Murray for the Pelicans. Pelicans is Dean E. Powder blue on that one. An awful... How about a Jaylen Brown, Navy? Adam, there you go, buddy. Jaylen Brown, Navy blue. And Portland, Anthony Simons. Dennis J. getting that one. How about an auto in this last one? Since we pulled 2 relics. Why not get greedy, right? There's a Dylan Harper rookie. Chaz Lanier. Nice for Detroit. Dennis. And Zaire Williams. Brooklyn this time, Dennis. All right. Yeah, they are pretty good. I didn't know what to expect, Dennis. Usually the holiday stuff is a little I feel like these boxes were better than the Chrome boxes we did. And all right, all of them encased. Stack right there. All right, last box. Let's end with something big. Kyle Filipowski. All right. Paulo Banchero, powder blue. Kind of a color match. Sort of, kind of. Orlando. Dennis. Again, everything's going to ship. We got a Tyrese Proctor for Cleveland. Dennis J. getting that one. That's our navy blue rookie. Very nice. All right, here we go. Emmanuel Quickly, Raptors. Robin S. There's another Cooper flag. DeMontis Sabonis for the Kings. Dennis getting that one. How about this one? Frostbite Finishers of Knuppel. Knuppel is what I just said there. Knuppel. Knuppel. Nipple. Stuttering over here. Frostbite Finishers rookie. Put that on the side. Kristaps for Boston. Adam getting that one. I didn't see any of those frostbites in any of the other ones, so they got to be, I don't want to say short print, but they've got to be, you know. There's also Hagodaro for the Suns and Dennis. Quinton Post. Golden State, John G. Cam Thomas, Brooklyn, Dennis. Bradley Beal, Phoenix, Dennis. That's going to do it. All right, let me get some sleeves here. Get these all sleeved up. Yeah, I gotta look up and see if there's pack odds on the Frostbite Finishers. Because like I said, 5 boxes. I'm pretty sure that was the first one we pulled. One for every 200 packs? Alright, well, then we need to... So what is that? One in every... There's 10 packs per box there, Dennis. So 1 out of every 20 boxes. That's a case hit. That's a case hit there, Dennis. Because the cases are 20-box cases, and there's 10 boxes per... 10 packs per box. That's a case hit, buddy. Congrats. It's Mr. Knipple himself. That is pretty sick, guys. See, like I said, don't need to go over and get the, you know, prime cases from other people and on other channels. We get our stuff good here. Oh, knocking stuff on the floor. All right. Backyard who? Good for them, though. If you can work the system, work it. Ugh. I know, I'm that good, right, Dennis? I'm that good. Case hit in the last box, and I only bought 5 boxes. I'm just that good. All right, guys, that'll do it. More basketball on the site. Topps Basketball Mega Box 2526 has 30% off using SBB30OFF. There's randoms, and there's 2324 and 2425 products sitting on the site. I mean, that was awesome. That was awesome. For holiday boxes, that was pretty sweet, let me tell you. What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com coming to you live on 1/30/2026. I'm doing a hit recap from our 25-26 Topps Holiday Basketball 5-box break number 1. Guys, this is going to show numbered cards, the glitter inserts, snow inserts, whatever you want to call them, any relics, autos. Hey, more basketball on the site. Check it out. Here we go. The ornaments. You got a Devin Booker. We got an Ace Bailey twice. We got a Cade Cunningham. And then we got another Devin Booker. Some of them have the hole punched out of them. Some of them don't. All right. The gray inserts. Here we go. Austin Reeves. Joel Embiid. Dorian Finley-Smith. Keontae George. Trae Young. Igor Demine. JJJ, Jalen Williams, Rasheer Fleming, Michael Porter Jr., Emmanuel Quickley, Sabonis, Porzingis, Iguodala. We got Quinton Post. All right, Cam Thomas, Bradley Beal, Zaire Williams, Chaz Lanier, Anthony Simons, Elijah Martin, rookie, Zubac, McBride, Draymond, Brooke Lopez, Jordan Hawkins, Keegan Murray, Jalen Duren, Jalen Wells, Denny Advija, Martin again, Tatum, Lauri Markkanen, Jared McCain. Okay, the sky blue, light blue, Paolo Banchero, DeJounte Murray, Zaire Williams, Bub Carrington, and we got a Scotty Barnes. The navy blue, Tyrese Proctor, Jaylen Brown, Wendell Carter Jr., how about Ace Bailey? And Keyshawn George. We pulled a red parallel to 10 of Brooke Lopez for the Bucks, not the Nets, the Bucks. 2 of 10 there. Relic. Flag and Knuple. Ah, beautiful dual relic napkins there, but still, sweet card. So Knuple and Flag. How about then a Dylan Harper? Relic also. And they pulled out of the 5 boxes a case hit. Knuple Frostbite Finisher. Congrats there, Dennis. All right, that'll do it, guys. More basketball on the site. All right. Sweet break there. Let's start cleaning this one up a little bit. Get everything put away for us. All right, let's make this a little bit bigger. And I'll change this to broken. All right. Sort range by column C. And we should be good to go here. All right, let me clean this one up, get it uploaded, and we'll see what else we can fill.
Being at Granny's house on a Sunday.
Everybody eats.
All right. Didn't know how that's gonna go.
Did you know at Cricket you can get iPhone 16e?
And clean up photos with Apple Intelligence? We know.
Oh.
See, Becca told Mel, then Mel texted the Sam told just crazy because Mel is in text, and Sam told Jake who tells me everything, and now I have one, and so do they.
Get iPhone 16e for $49.99 at Cricket.
Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. Girl, this one works.
Basic toothpaste stops at the top. Crest goes deeper to dissolve the bonds that hold stains to teeth for whiter teeth in one day. Crest.
Colonel knew folks hated Mondays, so he made sure Tuesdays were finger-licking good with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders for just $10. It's TGI Tuesday. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal. KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Anybody who's struggling with alcohol should try Or Health. Within a week, the cravings were completely gone. Or Health is safe, science-backed, and it works. I couldn't believe how easy it was. Alcohol doesn't run my life anymore.
Text TV to 710-710 to learn more.
I like winning on the field, but it's even more fun winning on Deal Dash.
Lori won $2,000 Tiffany earrings for just $1, and Joseph won an iPad for just $6. There's millions of fast auctions, so try today at DealDash.com for $50 of free credit and your first win guaranteed.
Force Factor Creatine Gummies build muscle and strength, improve recovery, and boost cognitive function. Why? Force Factor Creatine Gummies contain 5 grams of clinically studied creatine monohydrate in each delicious serving. Rush to Walmart and get Force Factor Creatine Gummies today.
This shirt is a must-have in your closet. I was tired of floppy collars, so I got this shirt I saw on TV. The brand is called Collars & Co. They make a regular stretchy golf shirt, but the top has a firm collar on it. No dry cleaning needed, and the collars stay stiff all day.
Get 20% off today using code TV at collarsandco.com.
Let's take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Tomorrow, Spurs Hornets, 3 o'clock on Prime Video. Mavericks Rockets, 8:30 over on ABC. Sunday, Bucks Celtics at 3:30 p.m. The Pioneers Classic on ESPN as we celebrate Chuck Cooper, Earl Lloyd, and Sweetwater Clifton. Lakers Knicks followed by Thunder Nuggets. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or the NBA app. Jamal Shed into the ball, running the point for the Raptors. Over to Ingram. Had it knocked away by De Silva, but a foul called on the play. Tristan De Silva coming into the ball game. Out of Colorado. That's going to be his first personal foul. Each team with 3 team fouls so far. Ingram with just 1 field goal so far. Off the Iverson action. Ingram, the master of the mid-range. That one falls. That's what he does.
On the first 3 possessions, he goes right to the rim. Sets it up for what he does best, right? The midi.
Whistle and an apparent clock issue here. Meanwhile, Orlando has missed its last 7 field goal attempts.
This is such a tough action to defend. You're already chasing, you're already behind. Brandon Ingram, such a great job of just getting into the defender, that slight bit to create that space. He doesn't need a whole lot.
Oh, wow.
High release point.
He is so lanky. That's a tough shot to block or even contest sometimes. Sideline out of bounds, Orlando basketball. There's a look at the numbers on Ingram. Having an all-star type season for the Raptors. Number 4 seed in the East. Nobody expected that. Jones into the corner on now turnover for Orlando. A little bit out of sorts, having misfired on the last 7 shots and turning it over right there. Quickly brings it up. And a whistle and another clock issue. Be interesting to watch Toronto here, Stephanie, because when Shed comes in the ball game, quickly moves off the ball a little bit. That's something that they've done, as Darko told us, out of necessity. But man, it's freed up quickly to do some big things.
Yeah, he's had some big games. He's been playing really well, and his ability to stretch the floor, Shed's ability to get downhill, keep defenses off balance. I always love it when you have versatility on the floor. Anybody can bring it up. Anybody can initiate offense. Not as predictable.
Mamu Kelishvili checked into the ball game for Toronto as well. Having a career year. Off the elbow, inside now to Ingram against De Silva. Good defense by Tristan De Silva. Ingram tipped up, and Carter corrals it. Here's Black. Banchero's been conspicuous by his silence. Got blocked by Murray Bowles. Wow. Paolo so far 0 for 3 from the field.
But this is that defensive aggression. You're tight on the ball. You force tough lines to the rim, and then the help side comes. They swarm. At times, they're going to have 3 and 4 guys that are right there, and that's a heck of a play by Colin Murray Bowles.
Yeah, Coach Rajokovic said he plays with a lot of wonderful energy. De Silva out top. Jones back to De Silva for 3. Got it. Tristan De Silva on the board. Out of Colorado, the 18th pick in 2024. Shed. Nice dime inside. Murray Bowles couldn't connect. And here comes Orlando. Raptors back defensively. And Black draws the foul on Mamu. Let's see if they call it sideline out of bounds or on the shot.
I think they called it on the shot.
Yeah, they sure did.
And that's the growth and learning the game, right? Anthony Black, he knows that he's got Mamu in a tough, vulnerable position, goes into it, draws the shooting foul instead of it being a sideline out of bounds foul.
Anthony Black had 27 points against the Raptors in the previous game. A game in which Orlando jumped out to a 21-point lead, and then the Raptors summarily walked them down and ended up winning a close one. Scotty Barnes hitting the game-winning free throws in that previous contest, and Banchero missing a shot at the buzzer that would have won it.
In a game in which Toronto had 30 fast break points, they were able to get out in transition. They were active on the offensive glass, 18 points off of second chance points. You know, a lot of these games are won in the margins.
Black knocks down the second foul shot. Orlando up by 3. Ingram guarded by Banchero.
And Tyus Jones staying on the opposite block.
The point being?
Taking away that driving lane.
Okay.
Yep, taking away that driving lane. That's a vet right there.
Ingram relocates to solve the issue and knocks down the 3 ball. Ingram was 7. Ingram has Loud talent, but a quiet voice. Humble, in the words of Rajakovic. Get one free for Banchero.
What a pass by Anthony Black. He shortchanged it. You know Scotty Barnes isn't going to come too far on a pivot. Leads Banchero to the rim. Strong finish.
That's the first personal foul against Scotty Barnes, but Jamal Mosley talked to us about how Banchero has been looking and facing an enormous amount of different defenses, and basically his processing has sped up now to the point where it's more of playing in the .5, and the results have showed in the last 2 games. They had 38 assists against Toronto.
Well, the game has slowed down. He's starting to read it a little better. His processing's coming up. A lot of film work, a lot of communication with coach. What are you seeing? Talking with one another.
Banchero completes the 3-point play. Orlando leading by 3. Shed will bring it into the front court.
And you also see Banchero getting the ball in multiple positions on the floor, utilizing him in different ways. You see that versatility.
Incredibly versatile. Brady Dick off to Jamal Shed. Sprays it out one more to Mamu. He put De Silva on a flight but couldn't cash out. And rebounded by the Magic. Quickly over to Anthony Black. Black inside. Always bet on Black. Magic lead by 5.
So good at getting downhill.
Walter with a nice slot cut for the layup.
You can't rest. You can't rest. Hey, you scored a basketball. You miss it. You got to get back.
Stephanie, no sellies allowed if you're Orlando.
No.
Run back. De Silva out top. Black on the snatch back. Left it on the front rim. And here's Mamu. Scotty Barnes has played every position this year, literally, for the Raptors. Hands it off. Walter over to Mamu. Shed trying to turn the corner, got Black on the switch. 7 on the shot clock for Toronto. Back out to Barnes, pulls the 3, and off the mark. Scotty Barnes went to Florida State, not that far from here. Floridian's not that far. That's about 20 or 30 family members in attendance watching him play tonight, and they'll love that highlight on the fast break. He's got 4.
Missed shots, out of rhythm shots, led to the break. And again, just like you can't celebrate a win, you can't celebrate a make shot, you got to get back, sprint back in transition on a miss.
And Banchero. Suggs turns the corner. Steps through, got it punched by Barnes. Another wonderful defensive play. Mamu at the other end, lays it off for Walter for the bucket. The Raptors scoring once again early in the shot clock in transition.
Starts on the defensive end. This is a Toronto team that gets after it. Great rotation by Scotty Barnes. The block leads to the break. Mamu, how about the unselfish play? Gives up the extra.
While our nation's best are giving their blood, sweat, and tears in Milan, we'll be sweating right along with them. Michelob Ultra Zero. Superior is brewed here.
Happy birthday, one of a kind, snack loving.
All right, guys, regular Mega Box sold out. Going now.
Gifts
that say I get you, Etsy.
New Year, same extra value meals at McDonald's. For just $5, get a savory.
Give me a couple minutes to send out the emails and stuff, and we'll get going. Appreciate you guys filling it up.
Sausage McMuffin with egg meal for $5.
Okay, so guys, just smile and say, switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get an iPhone 17 on them, no trade-in needed.
Why can't we just say cheese?
Okay, cheese.
Now you can switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get a new iPhone 17 on us. No trade-in needed.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for tonight's DraftKings Sportsbook Player Pulse. Look at Brandon Ingram, 21.7 on the season. Anthony Black, almost 16. Maybe a candidate for most improved player of the year. DraftKings is the #1 sportsbook for live betting. Use promo code SPLASH when you sign up.
Here's that 94 feet you were talking about, shedding the ball game.
Nobody wants to see him pressing up on you. Suggs breaks the pressure, and on the turnover, it'll be Raptors basketball. So effectively speeding them up a little bit, Stephanie.
It speeds you up. You got to handle 94 feet, make decisions in the quarter court, get your team into offense.
Shed gets it back. On to Hezzy, drives it, got blocked. And here comes Desmond Bane in transition. Put his head down, and that's going to be a foul against Grady Dick. And they're going to say that's on the shot. So Desmond Bane will go to the free throw line for a couple of attempts. When he first got here, Jamal Mosley said, hey, just be yourself. We need you to be the Desmond Bane that's the shooter and fiery competitor at the defensive end. And after a slow start, his shooting is hovering around where it usually is, although just a tick below. But he's going in the right direction now.
When Jamal Mosley talks about his leadership, his communication, and it takes time. It takes time to get into a system and not the personnel on the floor you thought you were going to have. I love it when Bane attacks the rim. He is so explosive. He's able to elevate. He's able to finish tough shots, keeps the defense honest.
Shed sprays it out to Mamu. One more into the corner to Barnes. Shot clock at 8. Walter had it blocked by De Silva, out of bounds. It'll stay at that end with 2.1 to go on the shot clock for the Raptors. They got to move quickly here on the inbound pass. Baseline out of bounds. Jamal Shed will trigger for Toronto. Grady Dick comes off the stagger. They go inside to Barnes with the jump hook. He has such a varied skill set.
And he's poised. No, he doesn't get rushed. You know it's a low clock, but he takes his time.
28 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Nice pocket pass to Jonathan Isaac. And one. Isaac is on the board. And what a pinpoint pass by Suggs. Wonderful discernment.
And what a game changer Jonathan Isaac is on the floor, especially on the defensive end. But right here, the pocket is there. That's a hard dive. It's a late rotation, a strong finish.
Hard not to root for Jonathan Isaac, a guy that has battled a host of injuries, including a couple of ACL tears. Shed will bring it across. They can run it all the way down. The Raptors down by 1. Suggs getting into the ball on Shed. Shed piercing the paint out to Mamu. Pulls the 3. Comes off to Isaac, and that's going to do it for the first 12 minutes of play. With Orlando leading 29-28. Looking for back-to-back wins and build a little bit of momentum.
Here's to the stop that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
Zootopia 2 is now only on digital. It's Disney's highest-grossing animated film of all time globally.
Very exciting. Let's go.
And fun for the whole family. And boom. Disney's Zootopia 2. Buy it now only on digital. Rated PG.
Okay, so guys, just smile and say, switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get an iPhone 17 on them. No trade-in needed.
Why can't we just say cheese?
Okay, cheese.
Now you can switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get a new iPhone 17 on us. No trade-in needed.
Well, when everything's bigger in Texas, feels like you want to go real big too.
Yeah, Paige.
Asking all the big old questions, doing it all without a big to-do.
Let's go.
Looks like it's pickup day.
Oh, wow. Okay, not a truck.
You can do it all your way.
Want to drive? CarMax.
Brace your taste buds. The new DQ Flamethrower Chicken Strip Basket comes with cool DQ soft serve as a dip for just $6.99. Add one of our new tahini lemonades. It's the new Swicy menu, only for a limited time.
Inside the NBA has it all. The hustle, the swag,
let's drip right here.
and whatever's going on here.
I don't know that, man.
Home of Inside the NBA, all season, playoffs, and finals long.
Barnes gets the block, initiates the break. You see 11 assists on 12 made field goals. They have a nearly 70% assist rate.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. Hello. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
Febreze. Love your plugins but wish you had more scent control? Meet the Febreze Plug Scent Booster. Enjoy the same 50 days of continuous scent as Febreze Plug, including a cord for flexible placement options and a boost button for extra scent. Febreze Plug Scent Booster.
Short on nothing, big on weekend. Only on Royal Caribbean.
Check their new game day fit. Oh, snap! DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexing with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable, son. It's couture.
Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's couture.
It's time for tonight's access, brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. We're on the sidelines with Brandon Ingram. BI, great start for you. You were super efficient. What did you like about the looks you were getting for yourself and your teammates?
Got some open looks. Started off aggressive, trying to get to the rim. We got some good looks. We assisted a lot of our baskets, so we continue to get downhill and try to kick it out for threes and be aggressive at the rim and see what we can get out of it.
You all hang your hat on pace. What did you think of your defense to offense in the first quarter?
Our defense wasn't that great in the first quarter, starting with myself. But as the game goes on, we'll pick it up and we'll be better on the defensive side of the ball and we'll be able to get it out of transition.
Thanks, B.I.
Thanks.
Mark?
As humble as they come and talented as well. You talk about taking care of your rookies as a veteran, and he's seen as the elder statesman on this team, and he's only 28 years old. Last year, when Jamal Shedd's Houston alma mater went to the Final Four, do you know that Brandon scheduled a private jet for the rookie to go fly and watch his alma mater play in the game?
That's incredible.
That's hooking up your
Yeah,
run,
it is.
man.
Yeah, it is.
Still waiting for someone to hook me up like that. Penda had it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay at that end. Orlando basketball with .2, so it has to be a direct tip-in by rule if they're going to score it. Just like that. Would have counted. Here's quickly. Brady Dick couldn't get the follow to go, and Penda with the rebound. Here's Bain. Suggs against Quickly. Tried to bully him, and it rims out. That's their third one of the ball game. Toronto takes pretty good care of the basketball overall, despite the frenetic pace that they play at. They're fifth in the NBA in that department. Bain out front. Sidestep midi is good. Well, Desmond Bain, Stephanie, in a good rhythm right now. He's up to 10.
When he shows you all three levels, I mean, you know he has the ability to stretch. He's shooting it really well from the three-point line over the last two games. He can get to the rim. Creates that separation. And again, great elevation. You young kids watching at home, though, that's just perfect shooting for him. Hand underneath it, coming off the fingertips.
Hold that follow through.
Hold that follow through.
Got to pose for the picture, Steph, right?
Not too long, because they're bringing it back at you.
Okay. Quickly out top. Barrett off the pin. Inside, picked up.
All right, here we go, guys. Thanks for filling this one up. Got another one waiting in the wings there. Alright, don't forget, like the channel, share it right now. Find us on social media, all the fun stuff. Let's do this. What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com coming to you live on 1/30/2026. I am doing our 2025 Absolute Panini Absolute Football Mega Box, either Mega Box, Retail, or whatever you want to call it. Joseph P. with the Bills and Mike K. with the Panthers. Jared P. has the Bears and John B. has the Bengals. Mark C. with the Browns and Danny B. with the Cowboys. Joe W. has the Broncos and Mike K. has the Lions. John B. with the Packers and Jared P. with the Texans. Joe W. has the Chargers. Jared P. Rams. Joe W. Dolphins. John B. Vikings. Adam B. Patriots. Danny B. with the Saints. We got Mike K. with the Giants. John B. has the Jets and Matthew K. with the Eagles. Mark C. has the Steelers. John G. with the 49ers. And Danny B. with the Commanders. Nice to see T's name back, guys. Okay, let me make sure. Let me open up another thing of sleeves here, just so I have enough. All right, hits are autos, relics, numbered cards, but you will be getting every card you see. There should be one auto or relic per box, 42 cards. Here we go. All right, box number 1. Can we get one auto? Here's box 2. They sit the... One pack is always sitting off to the side here. It just moves in there, it looks like. Let's see if it does it in this box. Yeah, they slide, they move. They're not stuck in anything. Alright, there's 3. I thought, like, before, when 2 packs, I thought they had, like, the pack with the hit in it. Okay. Here we go. Let's open the packs up. This definitely has a relic in it. Alright, there's box 1. All right, box 3 is done. Can we sneak a downtown in an absolute mega break? Let's do it. All right. Pull up my focus on my camera here. Okay. And you go right there, Woody Marks. Hog Heaven. I like when these had the texture leather to them. Hog Heaven Bijan. Again, every card's going to ship. There's Rookie Wave. Abdul Carter. All right, we got a DK Metcalf. I think, let me see. I just looked at it, too. What are these called? Megabox exclusive black parallels. I forget what these are called. Anyway. I'm looking for the black, too. I just don't want to... Oh, there's one. CJ Stroud is the black parallel. Put that off to the side. And then we got this one here of DK Metcalf for the Steelers. All right, our relic is Omari Hampton for the Chargers. Omari Hampton, Chargers, and that one. So start off there. Omari and Hampton, relic. Travion, rookie. Jalen Milroe, by Storm, rookie. Roll Tide. Orange Crush introductions. All right. So that's box number 1. Don't see any more black there, so let's just do this. Insert DK Metcalf. Got the black insert of CJ Stroud. Omari and Hampton relic here. I think if it's a little, yeah, it's got to be these here. All right, let's go on here to box 2. Travis Hunter, rookie. There's a Hog Heaven, a Dylan Gabriel. James Cook. Jaden Higgins. Here's our black. Joe Mixon. It's all Texans so far with the black. 2 for 2. Joe Mixon, black. Cam Scattaboo by Storm. Pretty sweet card there. Draft Diamonds, Alex Highsmith. J.J. McCarthy showing up. All right. At our relic here. It's R.J. Harvey for the Broncos. Denver, Joe W. R.J. Harvey relic. Tua. Is that a Tua Teal or something? It's definitely a parallel. Because there's the regular Tua right behind it. Rookie wave, Jalen Royals. Draft Diamonds, Jalen Hurts. Okay. 2 down. R.J. Harvey. To a parallel. All right, here we go with box 3. Cut at the relic. Brought the relic up with me. Draft Diamonds, Tyrone Tracy Jr. Lad. All right, we got Pittsburgh, Mark C. getting a rookie force, Will Howard. Mark C. getting the Will Howard there. Calvin Ridley, Roll Tide. Will Howard, Hog Heaven. Pat Bryant, rookie wave. Will Howard again. By Storm, Terrence Ferguson. All right, let me look for a black parallel in here. Ah, there it is. E-Chain is one of them. I'm assuming it's not as black as the other one, but Jerry Judy's another one here. And again, this is why we ship everything just in case we go buy it. I see now. Oh, there's a Tyrone Tracy Jr. All right. Let me go through these stacks real quick. We got time. Let me just make sure. It's the ones that aren't shiny. It's tough to see. It just so happens that the black at least blends in. It's dark for the Texans. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any of those here. I don't think that one is one. Beck is one. That is not one. Josh Allen is one. I think, like I said, they're tough. Like, they're easy to see on those Texans cards because the color's so dark. Because all they did, Ramon Stevenson, is black out the name a little bit. So they're using like a dark font. Rather take my time and be right than be wrong. Alright, I think I got them all. Alright, Will Howard's card's a little bit thicker than the other relics. So that's why when I said the two, I was like, what is that, like teal? Because I was comparing it to the mix in black. But these are exactly the same card. And like, you can't even see Mixon's name, but at least you could see this a little. I guess it looks better on camera than it does in real person. You guys are probably thinking I'm crazy, but when you get these, if you got a black parallel, compare it, and you'll see the difference, at least to past Absolute, I would say. I feel like the black was more pronounced. Alright, we're down to 7 in the other one. Okay. Here we go in box 4. See, this one was turned upside down. Roll Tide, Devonta Smith, Hog Heaven, Jared Goff. Hey, how about Ty Warren? Nice. Ty Warren, rookie force. Indy. That's also Joe W. Joe crushing it here. There's a Brock Bowers. Big Apple introductions. Oh, see, they turned them upside down in this one. I don't get Jordan Love. How in some boxes they do, in some boxes they don't. I know it's automated and whatever, but wouldn't the automation be on all of them? Like, that one was upside down, and that's not one. All right. I want to look up what that DK Metcalf card is. That one there. Red and blue and gold and shimmery. All right, last box. Here we go. Well, this one, I think the relic is on the bottom, was the first pack I opened. There's Jalen Noel. Did we get... Oh. This was turned around. I thought we pulled a Puka. I thought we pulled a Puka auto. Draft Diamonds, Puka. There's a Jackson Dart base. The Jackson Dart's turned around. Insert. The inserts in this box are turned around. By storm. Luther Burden. There's a... Ooh, nice. A Cam Scattaboo. Who has the Giants? Mike K. There you go. Tyler Soba. Ooh. Hog Heaven, Cam Ward. Hog Heaven, Cam Ward. Make sure I didn't go through any blacks there again. There's one at the end here, but I feel like Jack Beck is one. It is. Jack Beck, black. I feel like the Justin Fields is one, too. And this one is definitely Kyle McCord is. All right, here we go. All right. Jahmyr Gibbs, Roll Tide. Lions, Mike K. Jahmyr Gibbs. All right. We already go through these. Yes, we did. And how about these? Just want to make sure we go through everything here. Yep, that's the Pukas. All right, let me sleeve these up. Get that Hog Heaven. And a holder for your tea. See a card turn around, you get all excited. Have to get more sleeves. Yeah, I do. 1 second here. I need more sleeves. I thought I had another pack right here. I guess I don't. See, now I'm looking at this bet. No, that's black. Okay. When you look at it, I'm telling you, you'll see what I mean. Only the Texans ones appear to be the black. All right. There's a Gibbs. All right, guys, appreciate it. More football on the site. 20% off using SBB20OFF on all football on the site up until the Super Bowl, guys. All right, I want to look up Panini Absolute Football Parallels. RWB, that's not it. Kaleidoscope, Spectrum. Black, blue, green, orange, pink, purple, red. Yellow, maybe? I don't think that's yellow, though. Because it would be yellow writing. I do not know. All right, let's do a hit recap. I have no idea what it is. What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming to you live on 1/30/2026 and doing a hit recap from our 25 Panini Absolute Football Mega Box Break. This is the retail, not the hobby. Hobby has 7 left. Currently filling right now, 30% off, SBB30 off. This is going to show numbered cards, relics, autos, and the parallels. So, we did pull a Hog Heaven Cam Ward. Okay, black parallels that are exclusive for the Mega Boxes. Jordan Love, Brock Bowers, Devonta Smith, Roll Tide, Jerry Jeudy, Roll Tide, Justin Jefferson. We got Rashonde Moore, Josh Allen. How about him playing on a broken foot, allegedly? Jack Beck, Tyrone Tracy Jr., Tua, Devon A-Chain, Joe Mixon, C.J. Stroud, I'll be okay, Kyle McCord, Justin Fields, Beck again, Jalen Noel, and Cam Scattaboo. Can't even see the name. I pulled this parallel of DK Metcalf. If anybody knows what this is, I don't see any numbering on it. I'm looking at the parallel list. I don't know. I don't think it's the red, white, and blue. I mean, it could be. With the gold in the back. Is that the red, white, and blue? Relics, Roll Tide, Jahmyr Gibbs. Tyler Warren. Will Howard. RJ Harvey. And Omarion Hampton. All right, guys. More on the site. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. So let's see here. I'm going to go Absolute 2025. Absolute. I guess that's it. I guess that's the red, white, and blue. It's just so weird with the gold in the back. Yeah, it's the red, white, and blue. It's the red, white, and blue parallel. All right, let's clean this one up. Let's see if we can get that next one going. It's down to 7, guys. If not, try again Monday. On these last 4.
Presented by Hyundai Palisade.
Toronto Raptors are up 57-50. Guy has been so important this season. Brandon Ingram. Already before this game, it hit 1,000 points this season. Yeah, he's been unbelievable. Defense has been a hallmark of this team, Coach. What are you seeing from a Defensive Player of the Year candidate?
Well, Scotty Barnes is backing it up. He had 2 blocks in that first half. And this clip kind of epitomizes Toronto Raptor basketball. You can see it right here. He switches on to Wendell Carter. He thinks he's got the mismatch. He's going to try to back him down. Stays down. He's really disciplined. Stays down. But the best part is they get a lot of offense off their defense. Great no-look pass, leading quickly to the basket for an easy 2. Listen, they are 3 of 14 from 3. They better score in transition, because if they have to play half-court basketball, it could be a long night.
Can somebody tell Paolo Banchero the game started? He has been one of the biggest disappointments this season. I'm starting to question whether or not he's a franchise guy, to be honest. I look forward to this season, thought he was going to take that leap. Tonight he only has, 6 points at the half. No offensive rebounds at 6'10", 260 pounds. That's unacceptable.
For 20 minutes, the Magic played this game at their pace.
Yep.
Low scoring. They were into it. The last 5 minutes, they lost control. The Raptors zoomed past them. They got to get the game back slowed down. They're not going to keep up.
My Raptors.
How'd they lose it?
They lost it because they couldn't keep the pace.
There you go. Here's a guy we're going to see coming up after this one, Steph Curry.
He's wearing ons tonight.
Oh, okay.
That's the way to go.
All right.
That's how I read, Bert.
This halftime is presented by the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. Visit HyundaiUSA.com.
Man, I'm loving this new Palisade.
Yeah. Every time I drive, I feel like I'm in a movie now.
Oh!
Wow, that's an entrance.
Is she okay?
Oh, yeah. They always are.
John, these motorcyclists look upset. They just stopped.
Yeah, and they didn't. I could do this all day.
Make every day feel epic in the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
A mystery. Jesse loves playing detective.
But the real mystery was your irritated skin. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. It cleans better and doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
And it's gentle on her skin.
Hi, Alice. I'm here from
Your new prescription? Your refill.
Indigestion again. Aisle 3. Let me call your doctor. Your insurance. Your grandkids are growing like weeds. Snacks are on aisle 9.
Go ahead. See you next time, Alice.
I'll see ya.
A fuller life deserves fuller care. That's the human kind of help. Walgreens.
This vacation was such a good call.
3 moms sitting down at the same time must document this historic moment.
I'm not moving a muscle.
Don't worry. AT&T gave me the new iPhone 17 Pro with the center stage front camera. Didn't even need the most expensive plan. Should we call the kids? No.
Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us when you trade in your old iPhone. Any condition. Most expensive plan not required. Plus, switch to AT&T and we'll pay off your phone balance up to $800 per line.
Christmas Day 1987. A young LeBron was gifted a basketball, a hoop, and a dream. From day one, he worked until he became the chosen one. But what if his skills were never seen? No championship for the land, no A&R Bron, no model for generational change. That's why the LeBron James Family Foundation is partnering with Indeed, because everyone's skills deserve to be seen. No matter the person, just one opportunity can help the world work better.
When I've heard that fantasy football leagues are making last place teams spend 24 hours. Get free bottomless pancakes with select breakfast combos only at AHA.
Whoa.
Profile chart top linebacker prospects with 40-yard times under 4.6. Isolate the top 3 with strong leadership skills. Predict which player will have over 100 tackles.
Welcome back to NBA Halftime, presented by Hyundai Palisade.
Draymond Green looking to get out of his slump. 0 for 14 on three-pointers, just 12 points over the last 4 games played. I know Big Perk didn't like the sound of that, but this is all about a guy who can't shoot three-pointers. A couple of good point guards in this one, fellas. How do you see it?
Well, we're going to talk about gravity. Perk, I failed science back in the day. All right, but the NBA is tracking gravity now.
At least you went to
Steph Curry, watch this play. The ball is going to go to the wing. Draymond Green is going to UCLA cut into the post. I want you to watch it right here. As he comes off, he's going to find GP2. Easy slip to the rim for an easy 2. That is gravity defined in motion. Let's go to your play over here, Perk. What do you got for me?
And I'm going to Cade, the big guard, right? We're talking 6'7", 6'6", top five player in the game right now. And he does it all. We know that he could get buckets, but it's the assist for me. Only 2 or 3 players in this game can make this pass right here. The pace finishes at the basket, the luxury of having a big guard running the pick and roll, and Cade Cunningham is why he's averaging the numbers that he's averaging this year.
And you can see 3rd in touches per game.
Gravity, love it. Thanks for the lesson, fellas. Now it's time for tonight's epic moment, brought to you by Hyundai Palisade. Helen Carroll only had 6 points. These were 2 of them, though, Wendy.
That was a beautiful look inside, but they need a lot more of that in the second half.
Trailing by 7.
You need some gravity.
This halftime is presented by the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. Visit HyundaiUSA.com.
Unlike other value meals, Arby's new $7.99 meat and 3 box has 3 sides, not just 1. It's more meal for your money. Seriously, it's more meal for your money. Oh, where'd that come from?
Arby's, we have.
We all have a name. It will be called Inspires. The Home Depot, official FIFA World Cup 2026 supporter.
BetMGM dials up the excitement with As It Happens. Stay locked into the action with real-time stats and live betting options for any quarter. And cash in on your winning picks, because with BetMGM, it's non-stop action. BetMGM, the sports book where we know how to treat you right.
Definitely need replacing. But he went to AutoZone, where Evan, a friendly AutoZoner, guides him to the right wipers and even makes sure everything is working smoothly. No complications. Just the right parts and fast service.
Get Detroit-style slices and sticks for $4.99 from Little Caesars. 2 delicious slices and 4 pieces of Italian cheese bread. You get both all to yourself. Aren't you spoiled? Try Detroit-style slices and sticks for $4.99 from Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza. 7, 8.
Instacart lets you choose your bananas. Get them just how you like.
Pizza, pizza. What are you, a mouse?
This is a bonus for the Kings. Dennis of Knuppel. Knuppel.
Do you like to go
Knuppel is what I just said there.
Oh, my God.
Knuppel.
My good.
Knuppel. Nipple. Stuttering over here. Frostbite Finisher's rookie.
Guys, I got this KitchenAid stand mixer for only $56.
There's millions of fast auctions and always something to win on DealDash.com. And today, new users get a $50 bonus.
Welcome back to NBA Friday, presented by State Farm. From the Kia Center here in Central Florida in Orlando on a wonderfully mild night as we take a look at our first half stats brought to you by Old Spice. The Toronto Raptors shooting 57% from the field to match their 57 points and a 7-point advantage. Hey, they had the ball popping, 21 assists in that first half. Mark Jones courtside along with Stephanie White. Katie George joining us in just a moment. Hey, the Raptors' signature all year, Stephanie, has been fast break, and that's what they did in the first half.
They absolutely did, and they did it in a lot of different ways. They established themselves on the defensive end of the floor. We know that that is one of their strengths. But Scotty Barnes has been the catalyst for all of it. Here he is in rotation. Look at him running the floor. 1,
It's the
2,
bonus
3
for the
blue
Kings.
jerseys are in front of him when he
Giannis
starts
getting
to
that
play,
one.
and he just rim runs, sprints the floor, gets an easy 2. And again,
How about
good
this
box
one?
out.
Frostbite finisher.
A couple of the Magic players just in no man's land, playing in the middle. And right here, again, just a pass ahead, sprinting down the floor. And that's going to be something that's addressed in the locker room at halftime. Just the urgency that it takes to get back in transition.
Raptors with the ball to start this third quarter. Quickly off to Ingram's screen. Quickly touching the paint. Murray Boyles out to Barnes. 3 ball on the way. And rebounded by
Just
Suggs.
the bonus for the Kings. Giannis getting that one.
Do you think that Jamal Mosley tries to get Banchero going a little bit here? He only had 6 points in that first half.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, look, Toronto is a team that's going to force everybody else to beat them. They're going to load up, and that's a great job of, you can loosen up the defense by getting other players involved in high percentage looks. But I think Banchero has to get going.
Carter Jr. with 12. Here's Quickly. Uses that hostage dribble, couldn't convert the floater. On top. Boy, Scotty Barnes got straps on him today. Knocked away by the Raptors. That was catalyzed by Barnes. Ingram against Carter Jr. Walks him down to his spot and checks into the office. Brandon Ingram with a big first half. Now with another bucket to start the third here. Black off the screen, the lob to Carter. And a run out again. Okay, Stephanie, you said that Jamal Mosley probably addressed it, right? Because they got him again. And I can feel tangibly the coaching frustration coming out in you right now.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know that this is what they do. They're getting it out on makes, they're getting it out on misses. So you've got to pick up the ball.
Break points. Banchero burgeoning, bullying his way to the bucket.
Loosen up the defense a little bit, and Banchero able to get free.
That'll get him going a little bit. Banchero with 8 points in the ball game. Coming off 31 in their last game against the Heat. Completing the 3-point play, 4-point contest. Quick to Barnes, one more. No hesitation that time for Murray Boyles. Well, the Raptors really piling up the assists, too. 12 in the game from Indo. Underneath, this time the Magic get back in transition defensively. Ingram with good position on the shorter Bane and earns a trip to the stripe. That's going to be his third.
I like the pin down DHO action for Bane, getting him moving without the basketball. He does such a good job of putting pressure on the rim when he's got it in his hands, but multiple players for Orlando have had touches already early in this third quarter.
Big key to their future moving forward with the shooting component that he provides. He told me that he was on a family vacation.
Thank you guys for all the pickups. Was just sharing that Canoopal hit on our...
The present you want on Father's Day.
Well, Mark, Jamal Mosley told Bane he's been pleased with his ability to get downhill and make plays like we just saw there, but he said he wants Bane.
Also, don't forget, guys, I have a certified...
He's currently at 5 tonight so far, so halfway there.
Hey, Katie, Stephanie, that's a great blank check to have from your coach,
Hey,
right?
that's right.
Quickly inside. Got Black in the air. And one.
No, Emmanuel quickly has the ability to stretch the floor from the three-point line here. There's that experience, right? Get the young fella up in the air, go into him. That's a tough left-handed finish.
A healthy Emmanuel Quickly is a productive Emmanuel Quickly. Unlike a season ago when I listed the litany of injuries that he battled. Really working out for the Raptors. It's a reason why they're 9 games over 500.
And you can see his growth just throughout the
bodies. Tipped out of bounds off of Barrett. Denying the basketball to Bane on the wing. It'll be Orlando basketball with 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Suggs makes the call. He'll trigger. Sideline out of bounds. Tried to sneak one to Anthony Black, and it was picked off. Scotty Barnes rolls out of the screen. Barrett inside, one more. Barnes, one more. Ingram cut the check.
That's .5 basketball right there. You don't have it, make the extra pass, make the next one. The hockey assist is a real thing.
Wonderful, pristine ball movement by the Raptors. Ingram with 19. And a 9-point lead for Toronto. Suggs trying to counter at the other end. Brings up the three. He's up to 11. Raptors running it right back at them. Barnes draws the hit. And he'll get rewarded with a couple of free throws. On the attack, even after a make.
Well, this is just great ball movement. I mean, everybody on the floor got a touch. And when that happens, you get wide open looks. Ingram knocks it down, and great little flare action. Suggs has struggled a little bit from the three-point line. That was a big one.
But as always, that's been the pattern tonight. The Raptors run it right back at them. And Scotty Barnes attacking with a couple of free throws here after the foul. Barnes an 83% free throw shooter. The 39th annual WWE Royal Rumble is tomorrow. Live or on demand using the ESPN app. Sign up or log in with your TV provider to unlock your access. Coverage begins at 2 Eastern time. I'm always up for a good cage match. Or physical paint play.
One and the same at times.
Banchero rolls out of the screen. Missed the layup, but drew the foul. And Paolo will get 2. Stephanie, it seems like they're being a little bit more purposeful about getting him some touches early in the third here.
And touches going to the rim. You know, it's tough when he's in an ISO situation because of the way Toronto packs the floor on the defensive end. Now you're getting him moving. You're forcing guys to defend multiple actions.
Paolo Banchero growing up in a basketball family. You probably already know that his mother played at the University of Washington, was at one point the school's all-time leading scorer.
Mark C., you are a scholar and a gentleman.
Tell me prior to the tip-off, as long as the
3 more done. Hey, Joe, how about that?
Okay. He predicted that
I was all excited about the way things were moving.
21-17, and he sounded extremely confident.
Okay.
Love it, love it. Appreciate you guys.
What a great story.
Yeah. Barrett with the miss.
All right, let me shoot an email out here.
Of course, Banchero is from the Seattle area. Rainier Beach, same high school as so many great stars. Doug Christie, the current head coach of the Sacramento Kings, amongst them. Shooting 10 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. Ingram, that line drive melts at the net. Wow. 21 points for B.I. Here's Carter. Boy, quickly literally had 2 hands on Bain. Banchero putting his chest into Murray Boyles and misfiring on the midi. Out of bounds, it'll come back the other way to the Raptors, who already lead by 7 with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Mamu coming into the ball game for Scotty Barnes. Mamu is not shy about shooting the ball right now. In a recent film session, the coaches interspliced a scene from the movie The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly to motivate him. In the scene of the movie, one person talked too long and was mortally wounded as a result. And there's a shot connecting from quickly. The essence for Mamu from the coaches was, hey, when you show up, shoot, don't talk. Inside, good catch by Carter in traffic. Muscled it home and one. Wendell Carter with a 3-point play attempt.
That's a tough catch right there by Wendell Carter Jr. Strong finish.
It comes to helping customers.
We will give it a shot.
So click.
That's my line. You just do it then. If you just want the line,
You click if you need a quote today.
Here's the quote. Lower your expectations. No, I'm saying.
We're still recording. We're still recording. We're still recording.
It doesn't matter. They just They'll just take that part of it out. They just cut that out.
Check their new game day fit. Oh, snap! DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexing with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable, son. It's couture.
Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's couture.
Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. 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 Everybody got choices.
All right, one more minute here, guys. We'll get going.
So, guys, just smile and say, switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get an iPhone 17 on them. No trade-in needed.
Why can't we just say cheese?
Okay. Cheese.
Now you can switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes and get a new iPhone 17 on us. No trade-in needed.
This is Freshpet. Here, there are no fillers, no spray-on flavors, no compromises. Just vet-developed recipes packed with fresh meat and healthy veggies. Because real fresh food belongs in everybody's bowl.
Here's to the stop that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Welcome back to NBA Friday, presented by State Farm. Brandon Ingram doing the heavy lifting offensively, Stephanie.
Well, he does such a good job of getting to his spots. He uses that size and length to elevate over defenders. 2 or 3 from the three-point line here tonight. 4th best in the league in that mid-range. And we talked earlier about his ability to be a tough shot maker, and he's showing it here tonight.
Stephanie has more, pardon me, Katie has more.
Yeah, guys, last season, Toronto was in a lot of close games, but unable to finish. RJ Barrett said they needed a closer. That's why they went out and got Brandon Ingram. And Scotty Barnes said they always look for BI because he can score from anywhere on the court. He just draws so much attention and opens up the rest of the offense. While Emmanuel Quigley said Ingram's dynamic scoring ability settles us down as a team, especially down the stretch. They find him to be such a valuable asset to this team, guys.
Yeah, when you look at the production of both Ingram and Scotty Barnes, either one of them could be named as a reserve for the All-Star team. When you look at their numbers, very deserving. Ingram about 22 a game, and Scotty Barnes a little over 19 per game, and his two-way ability. And, you know, I think at some point a winning record, Stephanie, has to count for something.
Absolutely.
Beyond stats.
Probably being ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
In terms of the development of this franchise and these young guys.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram, one of the quote-unquote elder statesmen on the team. Wendell Carter Jr. at the free throw line. That previous free throw was a technical foul against Darko Rajakovic, the head coach of the Raptors. He earned that going to break. Carter Jr. knocks down the free throw. It's a 6-point ball game.
All right, here we go. Who's out there still watching, guys? Says I got 8 watching. 9. Let's get those likes. All right. Are we ready? Here we go. What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com coming to you live on 1/30/2026. I am doing our 2025 Panini Absolute Football Mega Hobby 5-box break number 1. Guys, there's an absolute hobby on the site. 20% off through Super Bowl using SBB20OFF. Check it out right there. All right. Who's got who in this break? Mark C. has the Cardinals and Jerry M. has the Falcons. James H. with the Ravens and Joseph P. with the Bills. Kevin H. with his Panthers. Jerry M. with the Bears. We got John B. with the Bengals and Joe W. Jerry M. has the Browns, while Joe W. has the Cowboys. John B. with the Broncos and Mike K. with the Lions. Packers is Dean E. Jared P. with the Texans and Alan K. with the Colts. Dean E. Jags, Mark C. Chiefs, Mike K. Raiders. Joe W. has the Chargers. Jared P. has the Rams. Brad B. has the Dolphins. John B. has the Vikings. We got Brad B. with the Patriots. Dean E. with the Saints. Peter C. with the Giants. Mark C. with the Jets. Matthew K. with the Eagles. Mark C. with the Steelers. John G. with the 49ers. Mark C. with the Seahawks. Dean E. has the Buccaneers, Mike K. the Titans, and Alan K. with the Commanders. This guy right here, who has 2 thumbs and is ready to party. All right, let's clean this all up here. 42 cards per box, 7 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. In this one, we're looking for the teal parallels. Teal parallels in this one. Looking for the kabooms. I think in the last break, I'm going to have to watch at the beginning of the last break. I said, let's find some downtowns. That would have been interesting. But let's find some kabooms. So yeah, that was the red, white, and blue. And whatever color the team is the color of the card. So that wasn't a gold or something with the DK. That's what I'm going with. All right, there we go. There's our packs of High Society. 1 relic, 1 auto per box, just like the regular megas. I appreciate you guys. You guys have sold out 8 breaks in the last few break sessions. Appreciate it. New customer signups and everything. Guys, don't forget about the affiliation program. I'm going to keep trying new initiatives and stuff. Like I said, I'm not trying to kill this and make a fortune. My goal is to keep it active. Keep prices down for you guys the best I can. Have a little fun. What's going on, Dean? Yeah, Joe, me too, buddy. I'm just going to keep bumping this with my gut, guys, if you don't mind. I'm just going to keep hitting the camera with my stomach. And you can keep looking at my computer monitor. Christina, if you're listening, you got to get up here quicker so we can move all this desk around and stuff. I know I could do it myself, but why have all the fun alone? Joe, part of it not getting going was me, too. I didn't have time to dedicate as much that needed to be. And now I'm kind of rejuvenated with this. We're getting momentum all over the place. Okay, here we go. Box number 1. Let's get a focus. All right, I think that'll work. Kyle Williams. Holy, shiny. All right, Kyle Williams. Here's the teals. Holy cow. Are you kidding me? All right, we got Carson Schwissnider. Jeepers. Try that again, Jay. Schwessinger. God, I can't even see it. That's a teal. So, here we go. If the black wasn't bad enough, that's a teal, that's a silver. So the teal has a little rainbowish to it. How about this Travis Hunter Hog Heaven? We'll get that one going there. Travis Hunter Hog Heaven. Cam Ward rookie. All right, red, white, and blue parallel. See, again, I can't see anything. Chigoziem Okonwu. Red, white, and blue parallel for Tennessee. Put these here. Let's do this. Boom, boom, Hog Heaven. All right. These are turned around. Josh Allen, that is a teal. Quid Ewers teal. Keep an eye on that. That's another thing, Dean. I'll be able to do Fridays every other now. I have the kids every other Friday. But my Fridays are now more available. So, yeah, I could definitely be doing Friday breaks and things like that. All right, Mason Taylor by Storm. Tua, teal. Introductions there, Sammy Darnold. Okay. All right, wide open. How about a Scatterboo teal? So we had a Scatterboo black in the other one. We got the teals here. Our relic is Ty Felton for Minnesota. And the Vikings is John B. There you go, John. Brock Bowers teal. And that'll do it. All right. First box done. Like I said, any suggestions you guys have, what do you guys want? Dictate to me. I also don't want to overdo it either and go live too many times. What did we go live? This is since last Friday 5 times? Or Saturday? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? Now next week, maybe Monday, and then everything else I'll be with the kids and I'll be doing the sorting and everything. And getting that done. Just knock stuff over. Quinn Ewers. Be intriguing to see what he does. He'd be I don't know what he sells for right now, but he might be a low buy, high potential. I mean, I did that with my Tua stuff when he got Tyreek Hill. I wanted to do it with Daniel Jones. I just didn't have the money to invest. I would have been okay there too, because I would have moved everything right when he was hot. That's my favorite thing to do now. Play prospect game. I know people will get mad or whatever, but I think it's fun. Alright, let's slide that in there, and we need one of these. Okay, box 1 is done. On to box 2. Jackson Dart. And I don't mean like buy the rookies and like hold like Jackson Dart or whatever. There's a Trey Hendrickson. But I like looking at the like that kind of stuff. Quinn Ewers. Alright. Red, white, and blue of Jalen Walker for Atlanta. We got Tutton here. Vishal Tutton. Bijan. Bijan for men. Trey McBride. Ooh. It's a Pat Bryant. Marvin Harrison Jr. At least they're turned around in the hobby boxes. Jaden Blue, rookie force for Dallas. Dallas is Joe W. Will Johnson, Mr. Johnson. All right, 2 done there. All right. All right, more top loaders. So I wonder if you get 1 red, white, and blue in every mega hobby. So far we looked at 2 mega hobbies and we pulled 2 red, white, and blues. Let's get one auto. How about that? Keep saying it. Maybe it'll come to life. All right, Jaden Blue. Stafford Teal. Princely Uma Malin. There's a Tet McMillan. Riley Leonard. J.J. McCarthy Teal. Alright, did I jinx our red, white, and blue? Thought I saw something here for a second. Isaac Tesla, rookie. Pat Freiermuth. There's Tet again in the rookie wave. Our relic is right there. Here's a Tej Johnson rookie. And a Savion Williams for the pack. That's Dean. There you go, Dean. No red, white, and blue. I jinxed it. All right. Next box. TJ Sanders. Okonwu again. Teal. Bijan. Another Hog Heaven Bijan. Talik Williams. That's a red, white, and blue. Let me go back through that other stack here. I'm going to stop. One second. Here's the last box. Let's see if we see a red, white, and blue that I missed. Because that's 3 out of the 4 boxes. But I just want to make sure. I don't think I did. Alright. Damn you, Panini, and your QC. Making me second guess myself. Alright, Tyler Booker for Dallas. Nico Collins in there. Jahmyr Gibbs, Roll Tide. Alright. Kyle Williams, Patriots. Michael Penix Jr. How about Shador? Cleveland, Jerry. A Shador relic. And a Cam Ward color match the teal. I don't know if that's really teal there, but I didn't know that's not teal, but you know what I'm saying. They don't look teal, but it looks like it matches the uniform. Well, that turned solid right there. All right. There. And Shador here. All right, let's do this last box. All right, Trey Harris, Ty Robinson, Chase Brown. He had a heck of a year. Goff Hogheaven. Kenneth Grant, rookie. There's a Scattaboo by Storm. Jalen Hurts. Kenneth Walker to third. That's a nice one for Seattle. Jalen Royals. Tutton again. Dylan Gabriel. All right. There's our relic. So we got David Montgomery. And how about a Scattaboo relic? All right. If we're only going to pull relics, we'll take it. That's Peter C. getting that one with the Giants. All right, let's get these encased here. Do Scat first. And these. I think I'm going to be one top loader short here. Nope, just enough. All right, guys, that'll do it. Appreciate you filling it up. More football on site. Not a bad break at all. What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com coming to you live on 1/30/2026. I am doing a hit recap from our 2025 Panini Absolute Football Hobby Mega Box 5 Break 1. 5 box break 1. There we go. This is the relics and the teal inserts that are in here, plus the red, white, and blues. So red, white, and blues, we got Tyleik Williams, Valen Walker, and Okonwu. Chibuzium Okonwu. Okay. The teals. Here we go. They look more like rainbows, I'm going to say that. But David Montgomery, Tutton, Walker III, Grant, Chase Brown, Ty Robinson, Michael Penix Jr., Kyle Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, Roll Tide, Booker, Okonwu, Tej Johnson, Pat Fryermuth, Isaac Tesla, J.J. McCarthy Cabs. Can't even see the name there. Umalielin. Yeah, butchered that again. Matthew Stafford, Will Johnson. I have Kevinitis. Marvin Harrison Jr., Pat Bryant, Trey McBride, Tutton again, Trey Hendrickson, Carson. I know I did this last time. Schwessinger. There it is. Josh Allen. Quinn Ewers. Tua. Mr. Scattaboo. And Brock Bowers. Relics. Speaking of Cam Scattaboo, Rookie Force. Shador, Rookie Force. Savion Williams. Jaden Blue. And Ty Felton. We also pulled a teal Cam Ward. And a Hog Heaven of Travis Hunter. All right, appreciate you guys filling it up. I'll get it shipped out in the next shipping batch. All right. I'm going to move this to broken. I'm going to clean this one up. If we can get that other one going, I will stay live. If not, Monday is what it's probably going to be. And that's okay.
Same play. Here we go, get a stop. Same play. This game, we're gonna win with defense. With defense and getting stops. Better communication. Solid in our coverages. Finishing possession. Contain the ball.
Well, when you have Scotty Barnes at the point of attack defense, your chances of containing the ball a little better. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely right.
Carter with no resistance that time. In traffic. He's up to 19 on the night.
But Orlando has found success with multiple dribble attacks.
Boy, the lead is only 6. Off the away action, Ingram inside for Mamu. Wonderful pass to Barnes for 3. And rebounded by Suggs. Quickly up to Bane. Running it right back at the Raptors. But they're back defensively in transition. Bane snakes the screen, steps through. What a move. A little bit of jelly at the rim.
Yeah, so good at that. I mean, poise, control. his ability to outstretch the arm to finish around defenders.
9-0 run for the Magic have brought them to within 4. Ingram, master of the midi committee.
Every time they need a big bucket, Brandon Ingram. But you see that subtlety right there, Scotty Barnes. Paolo Banchero's not in the play, so he clogs the lane. No driving lane for Suggs.
Boy, Banchero did it all himself. Drew the foul, will go to the free throw line. Stops the clock with 8:10 to go. That's the 4th foul on Mamu. Second team foul against the Raptors.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram just has that feel. He knows momentum's starting to shift a little bit. Again, does a great job of getting to his spots.
They say the mid-range shot is dead, Stephanie. They say it's not an efficient shot, Stephanie White. They say you shouldn't take mid-range shots, Stephanie
The
White.
analytics. the love-hate relationship with the analytics, right?
Brandon Ingram shooting about, I believe, 48-49% from the mid-range this year. And there's a look at the numbers. Yes, a little bit off, just a percentage point. Close, but amongst some great company.
Great company.
What is the common denominator you see amongst those players besides the mid-range number?
I mean, you look at the length and the size of Ingram and Durant and the shiftiness of a DeRozan and a Shea.
Run that 5 cross play to get it to Ingram on the fadeaway. Tipped up, no good. Tipped again by Barnes, out of bounds. Orlando basketball.
Well, Desmond Bain talked about it in KD's interview. It's got to start on the defensive end. They forced Toronto to play in the quarter court. They haven't allowed them to get out in transition. They're making them work on the offensive end, getting a couple of stops together and converting on the other end.
Suggs off the Banchero screen for 3. Got it! Orlando within 1 on a 14-2 run. And the building's alive.
12 double-digit deficits they've overcome. They are used to being in this position. They relish it.
Barnes on the bounce. Tough shot. Draws the foul. Suggs imploring the bench to take a look at the tablets and potentially challenge this call.
Well, Banchero in the 2-man. You know Scotty Barnes isn't going to leave him. Jalen Suggs knocks it down. That's a big one.
And it doesn't look like Orlando's going to challenge the call on the floor. It's the 2nd foul on Suggs. Barnes at the free throw line.
Well, Jalen Suggs was telling his coaching staff, I got ball first. I got ball first. Sometimes in tight games, if it's questionable, you want to hold that because it's got to be clear and conclusive.
Barnes goes 1 for 2. 2-point game.
And both of these teams have been in plenty clutch games this year.
Suggs, like a running back through the crowd, found his target inside. Carter knocks the game at 104.
I love how Wendell Carter Jr. is aggressive to the rim in the second half.
Boy, Suggs almost had a steal on Shed. Barnes, Murray Boyles, didn't make a clean catch and lost it. Got peeled clean by Suggs. Who else? Suggs spins, a little out of control, hand walks with the ball, and Shed fouls Bain. Wow, what a wild, frenetic sequence by Orlando there. Suggs was doing the Curly Neal, Marcus Haynes dribbling act. I may be a little bit old for that comparison. But
I don't know if a lot of our audience remembers Curly Neal.
Look at the good hands here by Suggs.
Yeah, I mean, these are the plays that he makes, right? This is what you miss when you don't have him on the floor. The energy, the hustle.
Banchero on the bounce. Suggs with the ghost screen. They get the switch. Catch and shoot 3 for the lead. No good. R.J. Barrett up court. Toronto trying to stop the hemorrhaging right now. Barnes on his foray to the bucket. Got peeled clean by Banchero. Bain. Around the Carter Jr. for the lead. Butter. Straight butter. And they're on a roll for sure.
You know he can't have that much space. That is money. Nobody comes up. Miscommunication.
All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. Appreciate everything you've done. Have a great weekend. If you're on the East Coast, stay warm.
Thought they were out of style, huh?
I will be back either Monday or Tuesday.
Snap. DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexible.